Hello everyone, welcome to another revision video. This is the second one dealing with chapter 3, investments and loans, and it is based on the chapter review, chapter 3, starting on page 138. So this one is dealing with these 4 questions, and having a look at question 5. And even though it's a multiple choice, I'd say if you get a question like this one and you're not sure how to do it, take a guess, because it's a bit involved. So I'm going to take my time just to explain how you do it. But yeah, if you get a question like this, just guess, but we'll have a look anyway. So I'm going to have a look at the question. It says a car depreciates in value from 39,000 to 12,250 in 4 years using the declining balance method for depreciation. There's the formula here. What is the annual rate of depreciation to the nearest whole number? So what we're actually trying to find, I'll just highlight what we're trying to find, is that, the R. Because we have everything else. See, S sort for salvage value, which is the value it is at the moment, which is our 12,250. So here we go. So that's the value at the moment. Then V naught is the value we start with, which is 39,000. 1 minus R, which we're looking for. And N is the number of time periods, and in this case it's 4 for 4 years. So we have to do a bit of manipulating the algebra-wise to get to the answer. So what I want to do first is divide both sides by this 39,000. So I'm going to turn this side into a fraction. And our dividing by 39,000 means that's gone. And we're left with this. And then we have to simplify this to the power of 4. And the way to do it is the 4th root of. And you can start to see how tricky it sort of gets if you don't know, if you don't remember how to do this. And now we've got to isolate R. So just make a couple of steps into one. We're going to do this. I could do it in a couple of steps, but just to save going really long, we end up with this. That's what you get, and that's what you put in the calculator. Where's our calculator? There we are. So let's do that. 1 minus, and I'll press shift, and that one, and that first little box we'll put 4. Then in here we do the fraction, 12,250 over 39,000. Move that over. That should give us what the rate is. Very good. Now see, all these are in percent, so we're going to change this to a percent times 100. 25.13. The nearest whole number, it's that one. So equals 25.1367139.7, that'll do. That's close enough, which is basically that answer there. So as you can see, if you don't remember how to do this, then these sort of questions you've got to have a guess, because it's not worth the time. Question 6. The table shows monthly repayments of $1,000 on a reducing balance loan. What is the monthly payment on that? Interest rate and 20 years. Well, they've given us the interest rate, just have to find the interest rate, and the 20 years are there for us. So they've given us, they don't need the rest of this, 8.75% over 20 years. There's our number, that's for 1,000. So what is it for 290,000? All you do is multiply that, which is for 1,000, times 290 for 290,000. That's all you do for that one. 7.57 times 290 is 219,530. There it is there. So 757 times 290 equals that one. Okay. 7. Lachlan borrows 245,000 over 20 years, a reducible interest rate of 6.5%. He pays 181,856 per month. What does the total pay for this loan? The first part of the question is not really that important, because your focus is in the second part. He pays this much per month. That's what you need to pay attention to, because that's what he's paying for the loan, is that much per month for 20 years. So we take our 1856 times 12 for 12 months times 20 for 20 years. 445,440. There it is. So 1856 times 12 for 1 year times 20 for 20 years. 440. Okay, finally, question 8. Credit card is a daily interest rate of 0.05% per day, which is handy because they're in the same, that's interest charge on that much for 14 days. Find the interest charged. Okay, find the interest charged. Not the final amount, but the interest charged. So let's have a look. Compound interest formula. We've got 1 plus the rate, 0.05%. Close the bracket. How many days? So that's for 1 day, so we need for 14 days. Now you think, well, that's the answer there, but no, that's the final amount. That's not the interest. So the interest is actually the difference between this and what you started with. So there's a little bit of a trick. Minus what we started with will be what the interest is. $10.74, which is that one. There we go. So you do I'll just put it here. What are we doing? We've got 1530 bracket 1 plus 0.05%, and that's daily. So we do for 14 days is 1540.74, then 1540.74, take away the 1530 is $10.74. That's the interest. Thank you, everyone.